Hey y'all, what's happening? What's good? So since it is the month of March, I thought I would do a green makeup look, in light of St. Patty's Day, which I'm gonna give you guys a little backstory on St. Patty's Day. We're gonna start this makeup video off a little not great, not the greatest stuff to hear, but it's a part of me. And when it comes to St. Patty's Day specifically, March has always been a very rough month for me since I was 14. Sorry, hold on, let me put some there we go. My lips are dry as shit. So when I was 14, I had trusted a male friend at the time to safely walk me home. My parents knew that he was walking me home. It was a nice day. He was always someone that I had trusted prior to this, but he ended up doing not great things to me. R word. And it happened Thursday, March 17th, 2016. I was 14 years old, and ever since then, I have hated March. I hated and despised St. Patty's Day. So for years, I did not like anything to do with the month of March. It was always like this anxiety, this like, I hate St. Patty's Day. I hate anything to do with it. Like, wear green, wear this. I would never wear green on St. Patty's Day, like ever. But it has actually been, well, 9 years almost. Or yeah, this year is 9 years, which is like crazy to me already. But throughout the years of growing up, I've gotten better with it. I've dealt with it. And I never knew how I would react if I were ever to see him out physically in public. But I did. Of course, it happened where it did, and it was just, I don't know. Things happen for a reason, right? August 26th, 2019 is when my sister passed away. And on her 4th anniversary of her death date, so that would be 2023, I woke up scrolling through Facebook to find that a friend that I went to school with had also been in a motorcycle accident. They ended up passing away that morning, and he had a candle lighting a few days later that I had went to, and I was there with my best friend Jaden and her girlfriend / also my friend Bean. Jaden knew who the guy was. She was in school with him the same time. Bean, however, my friend Bean, did not actually know who he was, but she knew of the situation. And while we were at his candle lighting, the friend who passed away, that is where I seen, for the first time since it had happened to me, that is where I seen him. And good thing we were at a candle lighting and it was okay to cry and nobody suspected anything, because like I said, I didn't know how I would ever react if I ever did see him in person in front of me. And I cried. There was a lot of emotions. There was a lot of things happening anyways in that moment, and it took me by surprise. I was literally just like talking blah blah blah, and all of a sudden I just kind of like look over and he was literally walking towards us, not specifically us, but yeah, he ended up, of course, stopping in front of a group of people that were in front of us, which leads me to believe he definitely knew, obviously, that I was right there. It was uncomfortable knowing that he was literally like an arm length or two away from me, like touching distance. I looked away, and my friend Jaden knew she was like very much comforting me. Bean was a little confused in the moment. She was like, who? Because she didn't know who he was, but other than that, she still comforted me. So It's just the fact that it happened when it did, and I was able to be with people to comfort me, and it was in a situation where it was like I wasn't going to be drawing attention to myself solely because everyone else was also crying, but then it was just more crying because nobody was understanding what was happening except, you know, like Jada next to me. So that was a huge moment for me. And honestly, the fact that that happened and I was able to get through that, and I finally feel like I also have that piece of like, okay, it's over with. It happened, and that's it. But yeah, I've grown a lot mentally from that situation, from that day, and from, you know, the month of March. I don't hate it like I used to. So all in all, essentially, sorry, we're starting off this makeup video a little not on the light side, but this is my first time making an actual like St. Patty's video, and so it's just a little bit of a thing for me. But yeah, life happens, life goes on, and I don't know, here we are basically. So yeah, we're gonna do a green look today for March. Let's get on to some lighthearted shit, guys. Let's do some makeup. I'm so sorry for this intro. So obviously the base is done. Now the two palettes that I'm pretty much gonna be dipping into the most, that's probably my James Charles palette, which has like those two greens, like the light and dark green on the bottom. And then I have my paint palette, my Glamlight paint palette, and I got these greens over here. So I figured like y'all, I really need to go through my photos and video, like my camera roll, because every time I make a film a video now, it always like stops recording because I need more storage space, and I'm like, I don't even know where I left off now, but pretty much we're just gonna be using these two palettes, and possibly, I'm not sure quite yet, but if I do, I might use a gold shade from the Gold Budded palette. So for once, I actually have an idea of what I want to do for my makeup, and I'm probably going to do a halo eye. Yes, a green halo eye. You know, that I didn't think about it, but that's actually, I feel like, kind of fitting. That's kind of fitting for this, in a way. Is it just me? Do I just think that? I don't know, it's kind of fitting. Okay, so green halo eye it is. Let's see how good or not I can do this. Y'all, beat me up right now. I lied again. I'm the worst, guys. You wanna know what I didn't do? Oh, we don't gotta talk about it. We do not have to talk about it. We don't, no. They're clean. They're clean. In my mind. Alrighty then. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the James Charles palette, and we're gonna just dip right into the light green shade. It is called Social. And we're just going to pop that shade right in the crease. Just right on in there. And then I'm just gonna slowly kind of keep building it until I like it. Bring a little bit up, but yeah. Now we're gonna go into the paint palette over here. We're gonna just go in with the shade green. This is just what it's called, green. And I'm gonna go right over this green, basically. That's it. So I focused that second shade pretty much just really into the crease, but it's very green. Can't deny that. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with, oh look, look, a brush that already has green. I mean, no one tested. These are clean brushes. What do you mean? I'm just gonna go in with another brush, and then I'm gonna go back into the James Charles palette, but with the dark green, and that is called Daddy. Daddy. With this dark Daddy shade, I'm gonna focus it on the inner and outer corner and pretty much try to leave the middle bit as empty as possible, which sometimes I fail at doing, but it's fine. It's fine. That's why we have concealer. Well, that actually got a bit messy all over my face. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We have some green on my cheek. I thought I could really brush that. Okay, now we just have a green blot. We'll fix it up later. It's fine. Okay, there we go. We got the base done. A little crazy, but it's fine. And now we jump in with concealer and hope for the best. I'm not gonna lie, for some reason though, I feel like even though I do like my cut creases and all that with concealer, I feel like I'm better at that than I am doing a halo eye using like the concealer. So we'll see how this goes. Pretty sure the last time I actually did a cut crease or a halo eye was with my blue makeup, and I think I did film that. That was last year, and it did turn out like gorgeous. So I have hopes. And I do have a wet wipe to clean off like any excess green that I get. I already have some on here because I was swatching some of the colors earlier. We're gonna start up top. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's what we have so far. I kind of was trying to make like the upper bit kind of have it go a little like that. Yeah, that's what we have. That's what we have going on. I am going to go back in though with that dark green and just touch up the edges, just to kind of blend it back in a little bit. Hopefully that works out the way I want it to. Okay, so I feel like I already like floofed up because you see how like dark like that line is? It should be like blended with the rest of it. See, your girl is not perfect. But yeah, it's gonna bother me. It always does. This side looks way better, like that's actually blended. That's just like a harsh ass like line. See, I also think it's because like I'm impatient and I didn't wait, and it was probably still way too tacky to be putting color on it, because that's what happened last time. Whatever, you know what, it is what it is. There is this beautiful light green, it's called, shade in the Glam Light paint palette here. So hopefully that's not gonna like completely blend in with this, because I want it to like, it's like you see that? It honestly almost matches like what I got going on with my nails, like these two shades right here. Ooh, but I want that really pretty shimmer shade in the middle. But I also don't know if it's gonna just make it turn into a green blob, like, which I feel like it probably will. Like it's gonna turn it into a green blob, like my one, like, you know, pink look, well, purple pink look, with my one Jeffree Star palette happened. And I just don't want to have like basically a green blob for makeup on my face right now. That's not what I'm going for. So I'm gonna go in with a flat brush and go in with that light green shade and just test it. I'm good. Oh, that's still really pretty. Yeah, okay, we're gonna... I do not like the way that looks at all. Okay, I'm gonna put some of it on here, some of the sparkle, but I think I'm gonna mainly keep that open and put white or like really light shimmer. Okay, I feel like this is not turning out the way I want it to. Guys, what's happening? Why? Like, why did I just make a V? I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on. Should I just like restart? Should I restart? Should I just put more concealer over it? And you know what? We are gonna go in with the gold blended palette because I'm gonna see if I can just grab like a gold and make it like look better. It's getting fucked up real quick, guys. Real quick. Okay, we're gonna go in with the Vincent Van Gogh color right here. Oh, save me, save this look. I'm scared. That's not saving. That's not saving. Guys. Okay. This is not a halo eye. See what happens when I have a plan? When I have a plan, it doesn't go to plan, but when I just wing it, it turns out. Okay, all right. We're gonna backtrack and I'm going to see if I can literally just redo this, like recover it. Hopefully this does not make it like cakey. And we're just gonna see if I can like reverse, you know, beep, beep, like back it up a little bit, you know. So we're gonna go a little bit of a different way and I'm gonna actually go in with this whole part right here in the James Charles palette with the flashback shade, which is the white shade, and just fill it in with white. Okay, so now that it's not tacky, I'm gonna go in with the dark shade that we have on the outer corners. That looks a lot better. Now I'm gonna go back in with the flat brush into the light green, that sparkly shade, and just kind of add that in right next to it a little bit. This is what we have for this eye. I'm not gonna lie, it was better than the first way it was going, but I still am not like too impressed with it. I don't know if it's just the colors that are really clashing together or it's just what's happening with me doing makeup today, but I'm not really impressed with this, what's happening. But we're gonna put on just some eyeliner. We're not doing wings today, we're just gonna put on some eyeliner and lashes, and you know, that tends to fix the problem 9 times out of 10. So I'm going to pretty much do that. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go actually in though with the white shade in the Glam Light palette because it's a little more like sparkly. And kind of see if that gives me a little more of anything. I don't know. That makes me feel a little bit better, but I don't know. It's just like the blending. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm not a fan of like the blending that's happening. I don't know. Hopefully this eye turns out like better. Maybe it's just my right eye that's having issues. Please don't jinx myself. Let's not jinx myself. All right, and we're back with a little bit of that eyeliner and lashes. I will say I'm still not impressed with how like this shadow came out, but it is a lot smoother looking than this side, which I guess is to be expected since, you know, I did have to like redo that one just a little bit, but it's fine. So yeah, this side's a little more patchy and not so pretty, and that side looks a little better. But like I said, the lashes bring it together. It makes it look like, what? You had trouble with your eyeshadow? Yeah, these lashes actually go really well with this. But now we are going to move on to the bottom, and I did clean up a little bit of that eyeshadow that like fell, and I did try to like clean up that cheek a little bit. It's still kind of there. I just feel like I don't care all that much, to be honest, about it being a little green looking under my eye. Oh well. But we're gonna go in with my white eyeliner, and we're gonna go into the waterline with it. I almost want to just do black. Yeah, honestly, I think I'm just gonna go in with black and just lightly go underneath the white. And for the last step, we just have lips. Now, I used to have all the color of the rainbow for lip color, because I ended up getting like the small like Jeffree Star lip equality bundle kit thing like years ago, but those all dried the F out because obviously it was years ago. So I don't have any of those anymore. But you want to know a simple thing that we can do to fix that is eyeshadow. Yep, eyeshadow. So I'm gonna still go in with my black weirdo shade and outline my lips, and then we'll come back in with the green for the middle. We're gonna do an ombre lip, which is one of my favorite things to do. So now that we have it outlined in black, which honestly, this is also so, like, this is getting really dry. There's, like, hardly anything in this. But, ordering a new one is not really the utmost important to me right now. So, yeah. But we are going to just go in with, actually, the flat brush that I was trying to use up here. We're going to go in with that sparkly shade. That light green shade and the Glam Light. And then I'm just going to plop it on my lips. And that's pretty much it. I just go ahead and pack some color on there. Like, eyeshadow is honestly just as good as I feel like anything else when it comes to lip color and substitution. But yeah, alright. You know what? See, this worked out. It's fine. In the end, we still got to what I was trying to achieve. Maybe not the prettiest on getting there, but you know, it's still a halo eye, so it works for me. It works for me. Yeah, my hair's just in a really messy like bun. I didn't even brush it this morning. I just put it in a crazy mess on my head, which tends to happen a lot, so yeah. But oh, it matches my prettiest girl in the morgue. Yeah. All right, here is my St. Patty's look. One more thing, we're gonna do some bottom lashes. Bottom something. You know what I've been craving? Crispitos. We literally only get them though if we like go up to his brother's or his parents' house. But listen, I want Crispitos, even though I think we're just gonna get Jimmy John's today, but I've been craving some Crispies. All right, this is a little crazy on the right side. It's fine. We'll just ignore that. It's the end look that's just altogether makes it make sense. But okay, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you liked how this makeup look turned out in the end, please give it a big thumbs up. Please. I struggled just a little bit. It's fine. We got there. It's fine. And if you're not subscribed, I have a fuzzy. Go down below and subscribe, excuse me. Okay. I'll see you guys in the next one. Will I have my makeup brushes clean by then? I don't know. Don't hold me to it. Just don't. All right. Deuces.